Hi, it's Michael Weber from Porchlight Music Theatre, here with our executive director, Jeannie Luco. Now, we're about to start our 30th anniversary season here at Porchlight, but there's a very big event happening, and that is Jeannie is going to be moving on from the company after a 30-year relationship with Porchlight. She's worn many different hats over all of these years, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity for me and you to ask Jeannie some questions about the very early years of Porchlight. What made it burst onto the scene here in Chicago, and why has it lasted for 30 years? That's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time.
It's a big chunk of your life.
It's half my life almost. Yeah.
So let's start at that very beginning. Now, what was your first encounter with this thing called Porchlight? But it was different. It had a different hosting.
Most young companies, it's just some kids out of college who want to start a theater company, right? So it was founded as Porchlight Theatre Ensemble with the founding artistic director, Joe Moore. And I was the managing director of marketing and communications for the National Association of Realtors. And one of my friends came in and said, "Hey, we're starting a theater company. We know you love theater. Will you be on the board? And will you be our marketing person?" So I said, sure. So it was all volunteer. There was no paid staff for a handful of years at least. So I did marketing, press relations, I did grant writing.
Right out of the gate, you, as a group of young people starting a theater company, you weren't just specifically actors and directors. You kind of came out with an administrative eye already.
Yeah, and I think that's frankly one of the reasons Porchlight has sustained and thrived for so long, is we, from the get-go, were as much about having mature professionals on the board and creating the organizational structure as we were, as were the performers and the other people.
So at the very beginning, was there a specific artistic vision for the company in terms of what kind of work you would do?
No, I think it was just, we want to start a theater company. We all want to be acting. I mean, not me, but, we all want to be acting. And we did a combination of straight plays and original musicals. So, who could afford royalties back in the day? So we did a host of original musicals by a writing team of Hartman and Keyes that Jill went to school with, and they were great. And we realized, wow, we really like doing these musicals, and not a lot of companies were doing musicals back in the day. So we decided to kind of plant our flag there and make that our niche. And then the company moved to being called just Porchlight Theatre, and then eventually, in short order, Porchlight Music Theatre, where we are today.
So one of the questions that always comes up is, what does Porchlight mean? What is the origin of the word Porchlight Music Theatre?
Yeah, once our group of founding members, and mostly our founding artistic director, really was partial to this name because it represented for her a home, a coming home to a place of comfort and familiarity for audiences and artists alike. When she was a kid, like many of us, the Porchlight was your signal to come home. To playtime on the street was over, Porchlight goes on, you come home, but you're not ready to stop playing with your friends. So you put on a little show on the front porch under the Porchlight. So that to her was the ultimate symbol of community. And that's how it got the name.
Sounds sweet.
Our very first production was a straight play, new work, of course, because you didn't have to pay royalties, called Women Who Love Science Too Much by a playwright called K.R. Cahill. And it was perfect for us because it had like 3 actors and the majority of the props were cardboard. That was the, artistic conceit, was that everybody's props were cardboard except the main character. So I think, the entire budget was like $1,200 for the entire show. Just something like that. Thank you so much for watching this video series on Porchlight's history. We are so proud and honored to have reached our 30th anniversary season, and we couldn't have done it without you. You have been there for every accomplishment and every challenge, and we can't thank you enough. Now, as we look toward the next 30 years of Porchlight, we need your support more than ever. Please consider a gift that is meaningful to you. Every dollar you donate will go to support our youth education programming, our award-winning productions, and our free community events. Thank you so much.